Welcome back to episode 3 of our Hunting Around the World. Today we are talking about hunting in Namibia, one of the most visited places by German and European hunters in the southern part of Africa. Namibia has a wide range of animals that we can hunt there, mainly antelopes and plains game. So as you can see on the left upper side, we see a kudu, which is also called the red stag of Africa, because this is the main trophy most people first of all hunt for. Then on the right side, you see the oryx or gemsbok, which we also have quite often in Namibia. On the bottom right corner, you see the hartebeest antelope. And on the left side, you see the zebras as well as the waterbucks. In the middle, you see the warthogs, which are these animals which are mostly hunted by Germans and Spanish hunters. So especially the Spanish hunters are really like crazy going for the wild pigs. There are many more plains game antelopes we can hunt in Namibia, but it's just too small to share all the different animals. It really depends what kind of plains game you want to hunt. So some of them are more in the open areas like Kalahari, like springbok, blesbok. Others are more in the bush fields like kudus. And then you have also special antelopes which are more in the mountains like klipspringer, which is a small antelope. And so really depends on what you want to hunt, and depending on this, you can select in the different area in Namibia. So the accommodation in Namibia is in general on the farms. So you either have farmhouses or like what you see here, some lodges. In this case, it's a lodge close to the Tosha National Park, where you can see each person or 2 or 4 person have a cottage together. So the 4-person cottages are more for families. The 2 people cottages are more for single or 2 hunters. And this is then from where the hunting starts. So the hunting itself always starts with a pickup truck. So you normally drive in the area, and then you either know spots where the animals you want to hunt for are located, or you're driving around looking with the binoculars to find your oryx, eland, or whatever you want to hunt for. If you see the animals, you stop, and then you stalk the rest by foot to go to the animals. Here we have now some impression of the different areas in Namibia. This is one which is close to the Tosha National Park. So you see there's a lot of open areas with trees and a more flat area. But there are also some small hills which you can perfectly use to climb on the hill, to look around the areas, to find the specific animals and game you want to hunt. Another area is this, which is close to Windhoek in Omitara. You see very wide open range with very few trees. So this is something where you can, for example, find blesbok and springbok in these areas, or ostrich. And you can also see here we are on a hill, to looking in the plain areas. You can check with your binoculars where are the game, and then make a plan how you can approach them. These areas also sometimes make it necessary that you can shoot a little bit longer, because the distance can be like 200, 300, 400 meters, because there's not much coverage, so it's harder to get really close to the game. Yeah, this is another example also close to Omitara in the Windhoek area. And you see there's a lot of dry bush and these thorn bushes. And here's, for example, a sable, and you can see already on the height of the sable, which is a quite bigger antelope, that already the bushes are even higher than a sable antelope. So then from the hunting style, Namibia offers 2 kinds of hunting. Number 1 is stalking. So as you have seen, we first drive in the area, but then there's a lot of also stalking. Most of the time you really climb on the hills and mountains which you have in the areas, to really have a big overview of the different areas, to see where the game is located. And then you can already check if there are some animals which really fits your category you want to hunt. If yes, then you make a plan how you can sneak there to make a shot. And here also with the PH, you see already the typical shooting instrument for Namibia. So normally in Namibia and also South Africa, you're shooting from the shooting sticks. So they have the bipods or tripod, which is then used to do the shot. Besides stalking, the next opportunity is on the water holes. So you can also sit and wait, especially if you come in the winter area, which is like July, August, September. You will see a lot of dry grass. And then you have these either natural or artificial water holes. Like here, you have a pump who then pumps the water in the water holes. And then the warthogs and also the antelopes are coming to the water holes. So you can select and make a very targeted shot. Yeah, and then if you're successful, it doesn't matter if on the water hole or with stalking, you can also come back with nice trophies like a warthog, what you see here. Warthogs most of the time are shot on the water holes because they're really going for the water. But this was, for example, an example where they have shot it during stalking. So they're walking in the area and then they saw them and then just sneaked there and shot it. Here's some more examples from trophies out of Namibia. Here we have a white, black wildebeest, then we have blue wildebeest, we have a mountain zebra, which you can see here on the different stripes, which is the opposite to the normal zebra, which has no stripes here, and also the face is not as brown as you can see here. And then you of course have here the oryx or gemsbok, which is really the main antelope what you can find in Namibia. Yeah, beside hunting, Namibia also offers a lot of other tourism. So you can, for example, go to the Etosha National Park, which is in the north of Namibia. You can go to the Finger Clip, which is a special tourism place in Namibia. They have also a lot of these special areas where you can see engraved structures on the mountains, and many, many more. You can go to Swakopmund, Windhoek, Walvis Bay. You can do fishing and or visit areas like the Kalahari Desert or the Namib Desert. So there are many places which you can also do outside of hunting so that you can combine your hunting travel together with a normal vacation. Yeah, with this, that's it for my explanation to Namibia. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you back in the next episode on the next country.